Okay, we can do it. But okay.
All right,
Are we on the air now?
Yeah, we're on the air now.
Okay.
We just
Okay, hold on.
we just did an entire show.
We just did four. We just did
an entire show. I was like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right with this. I turned it on, but I didn't hit record.
Boy,
we've already done half a show.
You know what's scary? Oh boy, you know what's scary? As I have been talking for 40 minutes.
We have literally done 20 minutes of a show that has been classic gold. George.
Classic. Oh, don't worry.
You have talked about one of the craziest things ever, but let's just go ahead.
And let's go back.
Let's go back.
First of all,
take two.
Just take two. Okay? This is my Dusty Rhodes and Mr. Rhubarb.
Mr. Rhubarb.
Mr. Rhubarb, who is Mr. Belvedere, right?
No, Rogers.
Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Rogers, who Eddie Murphy called something on Saturday Night.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you got that wrong. That was hilarious there. And then I said you're Mr. Roper,
that was good.
and Mr. Robertson.
Yeah, exactly. Folks, listen, bear with us.
We just gave gold
to
a camera that wasn't recorded.
Vince McMahon just told me in own heart to go back out there.
That's exactly what happened.
Exactly. And Jim Cornette just told me and Al Snow to go right back out there.
There you go.
Right after we just finished. Okay? So you're talking about exposed to business. But anyway, Bull, listen to me. First time, well, actually the second time, you'll be hearing it. Listen to me.
Let's start the show actually now. Let's do it. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daddy Work You Wrestle. You the claps, you the time. It is George Howard's weekend. Well, that was much more energetic than the first time. So,
folks, listen to me. Don't think that you've heard that clap before because you haven't.
Yeah.
Okay? It's all brand new.
It's all brand new.
Bolt, listen to me. Thank you so much for having me back. I was just here about 5 minutes ago.
We already did a show. Realized we didn't hit record. Now we're doing it again. So,
folks, listen. The only reason we did that is to see if y'all paid attention. That's the only reason.
Because we weren't.
If you would have sit there through a whole episode and not seen us, then you would not have paid attention.
You would have left, drove away, and I would have been like, hey, George, we need to come back and do that again. So I'm glad we got it 20 minutes in. So.
Oh, boy. I'm blowed up. I need Flair to take a break.
I'm already sweating.
Anyway, real quick, folks, I want to spring something on our fans. September is going to be the month of all months. Bullet, listen to me. So let's start off. First of all, I'm glad we retaken because I forgot to mention September the 7th. Bullet will be my official birthday. Bullet, things are just looking so good right now. I'm going to mention something else that I'm very excited about in a minute. But the end of September, it's going to take us all month to get rid of that, Bullet. I know you're eating healthy now. I know we mentioned that.
I'm not healthy. It's I don't eat at all. Yeah. I'm on this new diet where you don't eat. So it's miserable. I am miserable. I'm about 20 minutes away from actually eating, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
God. Hey, Bullet. And you rested me that it would not interfere with our Speedway show.
Nope, I'll make concessions.
I'll spring this on the fans. Everybody knows in October we do the big Speedway, which we've been doing for 30 years. NASCAR has decided, without our permission, to change it, and they have moved the October race to the end of September. So the last weekend,
didn't consult us at all.
Didn't ask nothing. The end of September, that weekend, which will be the 28th and the 29th, Bullet, probably the biggest events of our career. Okay, Bullet, listen to me. First time ever, this great Booker mind. Okay, Bullet, we will do a Booker. What do y'all call him?
Guest Booker.
The Guest Booker podcast after this.
What happened when?
Yes. So instead of Kevin Sullivan, you're going to get me. Bullet, listen, that Friday night in Bellwood, North Carolina, I'm still putting, the date's booked, it's signed, sealed, delivered. I'm still putting a few things together. I just want you to know when the poster comes out and Bullet Jake Manning's on the poster that you'll know about it. But anyway, that night, first time ever in my illustrious career, Bullet.
Yeah, tell me about when this show is.
Listen to me. The 29th, Bellwood, North Carolina, huge men's rally. Everybody's welcome. This free event. That night, bell time will be 12 a.m. Bullet.
So just to be clear,
yes,
it is the night of Friday night.
Yes, exactly.
If you left your house Friday night at 12 a.m.
Yes.
Roll over into that Saturday.
Yes. So we will.
So don't leave your house Thursday.
No.
You'll be a day early.
That's exactly right. You will be a day early. So we're actually going to lock up on a Friday night, Bullet, 12 a.m. and actually finish the match. Will actually be into Saturday.
Which a few hours away will be the racetrack show.
Yes.
Which, this show at 12 a.m. will be coming off the heels of me doing the Charlotte Comedy Festival, the Queen City Comedy Experience. I'll be doing 2 shows on that Friday.
Yes.
So I'm going to do 2 shows, run over and wrestle, and then come over and do it. I'm going to do all of this. I'm going to do 4 shows, 2 wrestling shows, 2 comedy shows in the span of less than 12 hours.
Yes, exactly. Bullet.
So I will be eating at the racetrack because I'm eating every morsel of calories just to get through that.
Listen, folks, we've done a lot of crazy things, but this is, and it makes me so excited, Bullet, because I actually on the poster I'm going to do it right. I'm going to have to put. I can't just put Friday. I got to put Friday. I got to put
You
Friday.
have to be very clear about this.
Yes, I know, and I got to focus on the AM. Because if they're going to see 12, they're going to think, okay, George is just doing another
when you first
show.
told me, I was like, oh, I'm wrestling at noon. This is great. It works out. I'll do this, and then I'll do the comedy festival. You're like, oh, no. You got to do all that first.
Bullet, and I know our great fans are thinking, George, what were you thinking? But, Bullet, look at the thinking that I put into this. Instead of competing with Friday Night Football, we'll just do it after Friday Night Football.
Now you're competing with the Gathering of the Juggalos. So there you go.
And nobody's got an excuse. Remember, because every time we try to do a show on a Friday, where are you going to compete with? Yeah. Now, when it's a bad house, I can't blame nobody.
Can't even blame the fact that it's at midnight.
No, boy. Sorry, guys. There ain't nothing there. The Friday Night Football killed us again. I can't say that, Bullet. So anyway, I'm very, very excited, Bullet. I will be getting more details here on this great TV show as we go into it. I just know that Dusty needs Tully that whole weekend. So you will be able to do your comedian-ish stuff. And then also, yes, and that is also the Lucha Day Mexican Taco Wrestling
Taco Festival. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to go right over to the Music Factory, eat tacos all day long, and then go back over to the Comedy Festival.
And what I'm excited about, because Coolio.
Yep.
Well, Coolio's going to be.
Last year was Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes.
This year it's Coolio.
I'm telling you. Listen.
And a bunch of fake luchadors. It's going to be great.
It would have been easier, Bullet, to fake Coolio and get the real Mexican wrestlers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just love it.
Listen, I've seen Mill come in for a much smaller crowd than at the Taco Festival. If anything, at Taco Festival, a bigger crowd than the last crowd that I saw Mill Mascaras in front of.
Well, I got Mr. Florida right over in my bag. Okay, well, that's not.
I saw Super Porky take a bump when he should have been taking a bump in front of less people. You can get Super Porky.
Yes. So, just so much going on here, Bullet. I do want to give I done throwed it down. Anyway, I had a Cracker Jacks box and we killed all that.
Pocket.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Bullet. I just thought that was my.
I know it's rubbing up against your chest right now as you're talking.
Bullet, I just thought that was my.
ESP knew you have a box of crackers.
I just thought my microphone's picking up the right. I just thought that was the bones. I just thought that was my ribs.
So anyway, that was a Real Housewife of New York walking by, and all the pills are rattling around. That's what she thought. So.
Oh, the very, very wrestlers with sunglasses on, 9 a.m. in the morning. Said, "Hey, boy, you think Dusty knows anything?" But anyway, Cracker Jacks Bowl. What in the world has happened? I shared a box this past week. I know times have changed.
I know they got 14 grams of sugar in them for some reason.
Boy, forget there's no, and I know it's all safety. That's why they don't put no peanuts in them no more. You know, because people can have peanuts. And but boy, my complaint is the actual toy. Now, part of the fun of eating these when we were kids is that you might choke on the ring in it, okay? Yeah. Or you may not, okay? Now, it's like the same toy. It ain't even a toy. It's a one of them, like, little sticker tattoo
temporary
things.
Tattoos, yeah.
Yes, Bullet. So, anyway, what fun is it to eat a perfectly healthy snack and not have that risk of choking? I just don't understand. So,
it's like what they're trying to do with football. They're trying to make football more safe. They're trying to make Cracker Jacks more safe.
Yes, they took away. They're going to take away the kickoff in the NFL. And then they took the nuts out of here. So, anyway, on NFL note, I do, Dez, put the X up, Bolt. You know what? Oh, just dropped it. Anyway.
So did Dez. That was our Dez impersonation.
Oh, boy.
That was our Dez impersonation. Just drop something.
Folks, we did not plan that.
No. Oh, just drop something.
We did not plan that.
Just like when we came up with a Romo, where he's like this, or you're Romo and you're holding the shoulder pads on the sidelines.
Brother done signed, believe it or not, we've heard, and it's on all my sources.
Is it official?
I know he
visited. I know he visited with the Browns.
Yes, he is There's 88 Browns jerseys being printed as we speak.
Okay.
Bullet. But what I don't
I haven't
understand.
seen the Hard Knocks episode
hey,
yet.
and
so.
I know Dez has got his reasonings, but and listen, don't get me wrong, $7 million for one season is not bad, but that's less than what the Ravens offered him. So I don't understand.
He's desperate.
But I'm telling you.
Because they're about ready to have opening kickoff very soon, which they may not have another opening kickoff ever again.
I know. Listen, brother's going to come. Brother's going to do like Dion. She's going to hit a home run in Atlanta, fly over to the Falcons, and run a punt back. First guy to ever do that. But anyway, so much going on, Bullet. I got this is the news above all news, Bullet. We have been friends for a long time. We've been waiting. I've been waiting for this special moment, Bullet. I have heard allegedly the black market CD of Steve Perry, the guy for 25 years that they kicked around and they said he would never come back. Bullet, listen to me. October the 5th. We're going to get a calendar. I got so many dates in my head right now. My head's been October the 5th. Steve Perry's brand new CD, 10 brand new songs, Bullet, will be out. I'm already, as soon as you know where I'm going, as soon as I leave here, I'm going straight to Walmart. I'm going to camp out. Do they still do that, waiting on an album to be released? Bullet.
But you can sit in front of a computer and do that.
Listen, I'm leaving here, go to Walmart, and I'm going to camp out till this CD. I'm going to be the first one in line to get this. But listen to me, his big one, the song that and what I'm happy for, Bullet, is you got to start making road trips all over again, just so I can sing these new songs to you, Bullet, okay? But no erasing. Okay, no erasing. He says it better than I do. That's the title of and I heard it, but you got to hear it. Preferably let Miss Bullet be there so you can get in the mood. But you got to see the video, Bullet. It's on YouTube. Bullet, he is back. Okay, and I'm just glad. And I know, Bullet, the negativity is going to come out. Brother should have quit when he was ahead.
Well,
Brother's broke.
Hopefully, by the time we release that CD, he doesn't get on such negative press that he goes, I should have been gone.
Well, that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, Bullet. Oh, I got goosebumps.
I've been waiting for the last minute since you started talking about Steve Perry to do
listen,
that.
I got goosebumps.
I need a good moment where I can get that in.
All I want, and I ain't saying people's gonna like it, just be quiet, okay? If brother's gonna get hot and disappear forever this time, okay? But boy,
just give him a little love and touch and squeezing.
Boy, listen to me. Wait till you hear this song, okay? I dedicate my first dedication to this new song, No Racing, is to you and Miss Bullet. I dedicate. And y'all
were definitely faithfully a Steve Perry fan.
Oh boy, he's coming. So anyway, and more news real quick before we get into the wrestling news. Bullet, I knew it was going to happen, and it hurts me to say it. Bojangles is in trouble. I don't know if you saw that, Bullet. They are closing 10 stores. Okay. Now, I know
I didn't know if it was because the owner said some racially insensitive things, because that seems to be because Papa John's seems to still be doing okay. But Papa John's is not calling any locations.
Listen, when the NFL kicks you out, you know the NFL. Papa John's ain't the official pizza sponsor no more.
Yeah, but Papa John's didn't want that anymore, anyways.
So Bojangles, but I've been seeing changes coming. It's just weird, Bullet. Sometimes the service is just bad. I mean, like the other day I told a lady I need a fresh biscuit. She said, all of our biscuits are fresh. I said, man, through the drive-thru. Now, I'm the idiot for arguing with her. I said, man, if all your biscuits are fresh, would I be arguing with you through a drive-thru to give me a fresh biscuit? So anyway, but not only they're going to close a few stores, Bullet, they're going to take some stuff off that menu. That junk, some of that junk we don't need anyway. So
could it be Bo-rankacy? I was trying to say bankruptcy, but put Bo in it. Bo-ankracy? Is it Bo-ankracy time?
Well, listen to me. Evidently, Bo don't know. Evidently, Bo don't know biscuits. So anyway, we'll keep you updated with all that's happening in the food world. Anyway, Bullet, so much going on here this week. Real quick, I had to think, I don't even know where I'm going to be. A real good weekend this weekend. This comes Saturday morning. We do it every year, Bullet. Our own Booker T, Darius Lockhart, his mom's little small church here in Charlotte. We do a back-to-school little show for our students and stuff. And we're actually, I remember, what was it, last year, I think Ricochet actually came by to say hey. And so this year they're already asking, can Ricochet? I don't think so. But anyway, we got a Ricochet. I got a mask. We got Puma. I think Boom will be there, allegedly. But anyway, that's this Saturday morning. Very, very excited about that. Bullet just gives our students a chance to do a little something. So we'll be doing that this weekend. So, Bullet, with you.
This Friday I'll be in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. This Saturday I'll be in Bristol, Connecticut. And then this Sunday I'll be wrestling at BB&T Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, and then after that I'll be recording some podcasts. So I will be miserable, exhausted. May not be starving myself that day because I'll need every morsel of every calorie.
Well, now, Bullet, I'm trying to keep up with it. Now, has the Chris Candido podcast
this Thursday?
This Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yes.
This will be a good one.
Good, very good. So, if you don't mind, Idiot of the Week. Bullet, listen to me. I had to see the video to believe it. Listen.
Oh, I don't know where you're going.
Oh, my gosh. Bullet. We're done. You know what I'm saying? Bullet, not only would E.T., like, not get off the plane nowadays, he would just blow us up. I mean, seriously, E.T., they can keep the Reese's Pieces. Them people are nuts. Bullet, what in the world is people thinking? I didn't even want to re-show it. I did happen to send it to Dark Journey just to get the feel of the thing. Bullet, everybody knows there is no wrestling. I mean, I don't even know what wrestling is anymore. But, Bullet, I am talking about, and this will probably, I feel like I got to come bashing through in a car to throw somebody in here. But, Bullet, here it is. I don't even know where the place was at, and it's all under the term pro wrestling. Okay?
Yeah.
Some idiots in their backyard, maybe 4 or 5 of them, stole Dad's car.
Started off with a guy hitting another guy with a flaming torch.
Yes.
He stole around, and then a car came out of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Much faster than when Eddie Gilbert and and Jared the King Lawler did it. Like, that was only like 5 miles per hour. This was going a solid 15 miles per hour.
Bullet. Had to be.
Maybe 20.
Bullet. And just, folks, you know, we're not making this up. And they
like, it's something you see on Faces of Death.
Yes, exactly.
And roll.
Bullet. And my first, and so this one guy runs over the other. I mean, basically, I'm talking like Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry stuff when the guy goes flying up over the car.
I don't mean to laugh, but it seems like a cartoon.
Yes, it's in the
woods. It's absurd. And the thing is like, my best friend's older brother was riding his bicycle, and I always think about this. He was riding his bicycle, and a similar situation like that happened, where he was on his bicycle, and a car came out of nowhere and hit, and he slammed against the car windshield and rolled over, and he was laid up. Like, he was walking with a walker, and he was walking with a cane for another year, and they said if he didn't wear his bicycle helmet, he'd be dead because his head smacked against the windshield. Like, it messed him all up. And he was at least at a bicycle and was raised up a little bit higher so he could get over and roll over that hood. This man was just walking in a field and hit by this car. He should be dead.
But listen, here's my problem before I throw the whole crew in there. First of all, brother should have stayed down. Okay, I've been preaching at our wrestling schools. When you're hit with a flaming baseball bat, you don't get up. Okay, brother should have sold it. If brother would have stayed down, but no, he had to get up, okay, then here comes this car. Bullet. And then, what really made me mad is there's no sponsorships on this car. Bullet, do you realize you could have put...
the website or whatever your little backyard federation is, couldn't you just put like a .com on there somewhere?
Listen to me. I would have went out
at least a Twitter handle. At least a Twitter
exactly. The one GoDaddy would have paid you.
An IG account? a hashtag. A hashtag if nothing else.
No, it's just like a Plymouth. Bullet, listen to me. I believe with all my heart, and I'm being serious, if you go out a month before to these businesses and say, hey, at the end of this month, I'm going to run over my friend in the backyard. I mean, really run over him. Would you like to buy a sponsorship? Bullet, listen to me.
Bojangles will be all over that right now. Bojangles will be like, yes, please go do that.
Preach it.
We won't have to close 10 stores because of this.
What impressed me is how, and you got to go back and watch it, he runs over his friend and then he stops. At least do something for the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bullet, did you notice this? There's actually 2 people sitting on the ground having a little picnic in front of the car, but the car stops. Now, this is what really ticked me off. The car stops, brother's dead, and the ref, I swear, I'm going to book the ref. The ref runs over there and raises his arm up. he checks him. Bullet. Folks, I'm not lying.
And you hear the guy going, like you hear the last grasp of air out of a human being.
But listen to me. And I'm hot because if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. The ref didn't even raise his hand 2 more times.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm hot because that clip come out over the weekend, same weekend where I wrestled in a ladder match. And we were doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and nobody's going to like pay attention to that. We had Slim J, a guy who's wrestled in pro wrestling just as long as I have. We set up these ladders in the ring and set up a slide, and he slid on a chair down these ladders, coming down at the speed of light into MJF and John Schuyler's face. And that clip only got 2,000 views. This clip of somebody getting run over in a wrestling match, it's got to be at 100,000 views. So I'm just saying, go look up Slim J sliding out some ladders as I push him down.
And
please
Bullet,
give him some views.
And then the guy, Bullet, what?
Because at least there's a ring involved in the clip that I'm in, and at least like Slim J's been trained to be a professional wrestler.
To me. The guy runs over him, and I'm mad because we wasn't there with the gimmick table. Then he gets out of the car with this sack on his head.
His ski mask. Yes. Don't you want people to see your face?
Are you kidding me?
Listen, go back to Vince McMahon. I gotta see your face. I'm gonna put the world belt on you. We can't see your face.
How are you gonna get a contract if they don't know who you are? How stupid!
I can say I was that guy.
Well, I know, Bullet. And folks, you gotta watch it. I hate to give them plugs on here, but
go watch the clip of Slim J sliding down a bunch of ladders, and just watch this. And we've already explained those.
Again, before I throw him in the idiot bag, and I know we gotta leave. How come nobody's arrested? I mean, seriously, if you do that, remember how we always say, if you do wrestling stuff outside of wrestling, it is you're breaking the law.
In all fairness, if you did walk up to the guy who got hit and ask him, do you want to press charges, he would probably say, no.
But
that's all you got out.
But I
don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh.
You got to, Bullet, because I was sitting in the library.
But he okayed that. He said yes to that.
Bullet. So that's what I'm saying.
He said hit me with a car. And I feel like if you hit me that dumb,
well, he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even stuntmen will tell you you're supposed to jump at least. He just sit there and
he got some air. He got some air, George.
Bro, do a Nike. You know what I'm saying? Do a Nike tennis shoe ad or something. That helps you get that air. Anyway.
Or say that you're wearing the New Balances, and then you see LeBron James jump over the car.
Yes. Oh, Bullet.
That's how you do it.
Oh, my gosh.
That's how you do it.
Bullet. Oh,
so
my gosh.
This is how high you jump when you're wearing New Balances.
Folks, again, all of this we share with you, and it goes back to what we always say. You cannot leave. What an opportunity to make money. What an opportunity. I'm sure that if you go to...
Yeah, who cares? Who cares if you got 100,000 views on Facebook? You didn't make any money. You didn't make any money off that.
And what gets me is...
You didn't get any more likes or any more follows after that.
They didn't even hire us.
They're going to watch that and move on. Not a hashtag, not a handle, nothing.
They're not even internet pay-per-viewing it.
No.
Do you know how many people... I know. I would have bought it. If you would,
just give it away for free.
Give it away for free. Bullet, I'm telling you, if you'd have put Meineke brakes on the side of the car, okay, Bullet, that stopped on a dime after you killed your best friend. Bullet.
Stopped before they got to the people who were having a picnic.
Oh, exactly.
Right in front.
Yes, exactly. Bullet. And then, like they didn't even see anything happen. They're still eating strawberries and fixing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while brother's dead. But anyway.
That's how you zoom out. You see them eating strawberries. See the guy over going.
I'm mad because the ref's supposed to raise his hand like Dusty the third time and the middle finger comes up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So But anyway, I loved it. I was sitting in the library and everybody's trying to look over my shoulder and see what I'm laughing at. Because, Bullet, you wait for it to be photoshopped. You wait for it
just
to
CGI. Be It's like Daddy's Home, where Will Ferrell rides the motorcycle through the house and comes flying down and hits the car.
I'm telling you.
That's what it looks like.
That Hollywood ain't this good. No. What we just saw. So anyway, folks, listen to me. So we will throw basically the whole crew. Yeah. Now, I did like the ref. I may try to get his number because, anyway, just because he had a referee shirt on. That's worth something. But Anyway, I wanted to book the guy driving the car, but I don't know who he is.
I know who he is.
So he had a hood on. So anyway, and for the poor guy, well, this blows the guy that caught his head on fire on the headbutt completely out of the water. That's what I'm saying.
At least that guy got paid.
Oh, no.
That guy at least got paid.
That's very true.
That guy at least got paid.
Yeah. And but why would you do it in the woods? Go do it like on 85.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got where you can get, even if you go to jail, you can get something out of it.
85,
anyway,
5 o'clock, perfect time.
Anyway, I want to find out, and I'll get our sources out. I like to know where that guy, what happened to the guy. Seriously, the guy that got run over. I mean, I know he's in the hospital somewhere. He has to be. If brother gets up, does this, says, "That the best you got?" and then takes off, run, hit the rope, come back, form in a. I don't know, boy. Okay, all I know is it gave me a laugh, and well, anyway, but that doesn't stop us from throwing.
There's a friend of mine that actually put a nice caption on it when they shared it, and I can't say it here on this program, but every time I think about that caption.
So, folks, we will throw that whole segment into the idiot bag. I enjoyed it, boy.
Because they didn't capitalize on a follow, more viewers.
Yes.
More even cash in the pocket.
You're right. You made a good point, Bullet. They can get 200,000 views, but it don't mean nothing. Because they don't make it. They ain't made a dime.
You're going to see that one clip, and then they're going to tell me. You didn't even tell me where I can see more of this craziness.
That's exactly right.
You didn't tell me.
Oh, that's very true.
You didn't tell me.
Because it's
You
done.
didn't tell me a hashtag. You didn't tell me.
Yeah. If you want us to run over each other in your town, call or check out. You know,
Squarespace is very affordable.
Yeah.
You could have made up a website where you just post stuff like this all the time, and you get all the traffic, so sponsors.
Oh my God, we could do 4 shows on this. At least.
I think they post it directly to Facebook, and you're not going to get any ads from that.
No.
At least you put it on YouTube. You'll make
at
it
least
some ads
on the back fender have ... kill my best friend.
What do I know?
.com or something.
What do I know?
Folks, listen, we're here to help you, but if you get tired of running over your best friend and you're waiting on him to get back up, you can read
the second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com. But I will tell you where my Twitter and my Instagram handle is. It is @ManscoutManning. And for more information about what I'm doing this weekend, make sure you follow me there. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show. Well, we should hear a motor, a car going off as we finish the show.
You know, the second take was better. The second take was far better.
Oh yes,
yeah,
boy. It's
jokes.
okay to get warmed up sometimes.
Yeah, we got a couple new jokes in there.
Even Burt Reynolds has to warm up. I was hoping you saw that clip, Bullet.
Oh yeah.
Because that was